Welcome back.
Yeah, man, how you doing? You good? I know you like that. I know you like that. How long you been back, man? I see the girls in the club, they getting wild.
Welcome back, my beautiful people. It's your girl Take Care with O, and I'm gonna be showing you guys how I got my lace frontal. Not my lace frontal. Wow. I'm gonna talk to you guys how I got my lace closure to look realistic like this, and I'm gonna be showing you guys how I dyed the lace and how I bleach my lace and how I do my little sum just to make sure it's blended with my skin tone. Okay. And I've actually had this hair for like a month now, going on 2 months, like next month, and I got this from Tinashe and I love it. I love it. I got it in like I got it in 2022 and 24 with a 16 closure, and it's a Brazilian straight. I got this for graduation, and I would say like I recommend this company. I found my true love, like the company that's dear to my heart, Tinashe. Okay, but yeah, I love them. You're gonna see how I customize this wig to make it look natural, and I know you want to see that. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Okay.
I need some hot water and then some fabric dye, which is where you're gonna use to dye the lace closure or the lace frontal. And I kind of poured too much, then you're just gonna mix it and stir it up until it's evenly coated. I'm gonna cut a little piece off of the lace closure and then place it into the hot dye. And then set that for like 30 seconds to test it out to see how the lace turns out. When I tested it out, it came out to be the perfect shade. So then I'm gonna place the actual whole lace into the dye and let it sit for another 30 seconds. And as you can see, this is what it looks like, and I'm also showing you what it looked like before I dyed it. Next up, I'm gonna go in with my bleach, and I'm just gonna take my developer afterwards and bleach the black knots on my lace closure. You guys have seen me do a video on this, so I'm not gonna really explain this step too much. If you want a detailed tutorial on this process, you can watch my video on how I bleach my knots on my lace closure. And I'm gonna use the two same shampoos I usually use, which is my Iso Plus and my Shimmer Lights. I'm also gonna add my Tresemme shampoo.
So this is what the hair looks like after straightening it. I used all the bundles, I believe. I only had this much left, and it's so flowy.
That's so cute.
Thanks.
Oh my god, I like you with this hair.
Shout out to you, and shout out to Nadia's, whatever this is called. Hot comb. She said hot comb says. But basically, you just want to make sure you get it sleek down. I can't do it on my head because I need to see the mirror and I don't want to burn my scalp. And I know you see this part right here, that's my wig grip. So we're going to talk about like how to install. To customize my wig, I like to put my foundation on the part. If you guys can see. And you don't need that much foundation. Just want to take like a brush, to make a brush, and just take just a little bit. And I'm just gonna apply it to the lace. Like I said, you don't need that much. This lace is actually bomb.com. It should look like that. It's beginning to look a lot like blended weave. And the powder I'm using is my face powder from L'Oreal True Match, and then it is in C6. Make sure you tap off the excess of your powder from your brush, so you don't want to put too much powder on there. It's just to set that foundation in. And you can see I'm just tapping it into the lace. Most people put the foundation powder all over the lace, but I'm just like, if I'm only going to be wearing one particular part, because it's a 3-part wig, I'm only going to focus on the part that I'm gonna be wearing because I don't feel like doing all of that. This is what the inside will look like. And then against my skin tone, this is what it looks like. Another thing that I like to use is my Scar Away silicone scar sheets. That's what it looks like. I'm gonna take another, shouldn't take one. So it looks like this. I use this to conceal the lace, so like if somebody's up close next to you, they wouldn't even know that you had the lace on. What I'm doing now is like I'm just placing it on the parting. And it's very good too, like when I wash my wigs, this thing still stays in place. So that's how you know you popped it. And if you feel like, oh, it's too upward when you wear your wig, you can always bring it back. So now that I've done this part, I'm gonna flip it back out. And this is what it looks like. Looks like my freaking hand, right? Yeah. That's the point. Another thing I like to do to secure my wig, because I don't really like putting bands, or elastic bands in my wig, or like the combs or the clips. I feel like my edges are very weak, so I don't want to put that. I have a wig grip. You can put this, like you can get this from Amazon or like any local beauty supply store. I suggest you get the one from Amazon because I mean it's working for me. And you just wanna, it has like, I used to have like a sticker in it that says wig grip and tells you how to put it on, but mine is coming off because I've had this for years. And you just want to just place it on your head like that, like so. So that's the point of like when you wear your lace closure, you put that band-aid stuff on there. It will not even show because it's not the color of my scalp. Basically, you can tell. But what they call that stuff? My Scar Away sheet, silicone sheet will like make it look like real skin. So it doesn't matter what color my wig grip is. That's the only like technique I know that works. But if you're gonna like want to wear your wig grip directly and not put a Scar Away, I feel like you want to get something that's kind of like your scalp, like the complexion of that, or put foundation on it. But that's disgusting. I like to push my wig, what they call this, wig cap back just a little bit so you can still see like some forehead skin. And then I'm gonna put my wig grip on there. And then still show some skin, because why not? Fail. And this is what we're gonna look like tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you learned something new. Bye.